Quiet, please. Thank you.
All right, everybody, from sea to shining sea, it's time for the Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply 20 at 10. I'm Hidden. I'm Steve Ray. With me is Pete Branton. Pete waved to everybody so they'll know who you are. And joining us on this beautiful Saturday morning, all the way from Rossville, Georgia, Billy Holland. Billy waved so they'll know who you are. Now, I think they've got that figured out, fellas. Welcome, everybody. How you doing, guys?
Doing good.
Good. Everybody good?
Yep.
Today, we are going to be talking about to brine or not to brine. That is the question. And if you ask me, I used to be in the camp that was to not brine. But I tell you, Pete, the last 4 or 5 years that we've been doing turkeys, I have moved firmly into the camp of to brine. And we're going to go over all the things that we have got to help you. But first, I want to show you that in out here in the store, I've done a quick little video, a little walk around. We've got our brining headquarters set up. We've got our 5-gallon buckets. We've got brines from David Bosca, Butcher Barbecue, Malcolm Reed, Lanes. We've got meat bags from Malcolm Reed and David Bosca and Butcher Barbecue. We have got brines and injection from David Bosca and Butcher Barbecue. We have the brine from Meat Church, which is always a popular item here in the Ooltewah area and here at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ooltewah. And that's our newest one we got there, Pete. That's the pickle brine. And I believe that's your favorite, isn't it?
Pickle brine I like. It's the beer brine that I like that David Bosca has better. But I've only just tasted this, so I don't know. This year I'm going to try a little of that pickle brine. And actually, I want to do some chickens in it. Not turkey, but I want to do some chicken.
Well, it's great for chicken wings. I mean, it's great for chicken wings.
Yeah.
And now, what we've got out here, we've got everything at the store that you need to have a successful brining of your bird. We've got 5-gallon buckets. Billy, if you'll hold up the meat bag. Yeah, food grade. Hold up the meat bags here. We've got how to barbecue right meat bags. And we've got David Bosca's 4 mil plastic meat bags that you put the turkey into.
Same size, 20 by 24.
Yeah, they're 20 by 24. You can also use this for storing injected meats in. If you're at a contest, you've injected it, or if you're at home and you're doing marinating, you can marinate in this bag as well. It is food grade. Billy, just so everybody will know, you say, what do you use the bucket and the bag for? It makes it so much easier to get your turkey into the bucket, and then make your mix, Pete, and then pour it into there, and that way you can let it sit for just a few minutes and get happy, and then seal it, and then get it into the refrigerator.
Yeah,
that easy though. Drop your turkey in, fill it with the water, no mess. Pull this up, seal it.
So you got 2 options. Some people can't fit it in the fridge, which is fine. Right. Then you put ice in there with it.
You can.
And you can ice it down with your stuff in there. But
I just throw the whole bag in a cooler of ice.
And
that's as I was just saying. Yeah.
I generally take mine and I get my stuff all mixed up, set it up like this, put my bird in there, pour everything on it really good, make sure that the bird's covered good. Yep. And then I've got a refrigerator that I set it in and leave it in.
Yeah, I got my refrigerator at the house set up, so I can put that on the bottom, put the whole thing in the bottom. That keeps it sanitary. You don't get any leaks in your refrigerator. If you do put it in your refrigerator, you don't have to worry about icing it.
Yep.
And you'll just want to keep it cool. But this kind of contains it. It contains the mess.
Yeah.
Is that bad? It's not a bad thing to say.
No.
Contains the mess in one spot.
Yeah.
Where you can take it out to the garage and do it, and then bring it into the kitchen, and everybody's happy.
Without the bucket, it can be messy. I've
had
messy.
I can attest to that.
I will say this with this David Bosca brine right here, this Food Booster brine and injection. When I use that in my turkeys, which I've used this several times, after you pull your turkey out, you can inject it with the liquid that's in there.
Absolutely.
Which is awesome because a lot of people like to inject and they go by. This is 2-in-1 right here.
Yeah.
So you,
The reason that you can do that is this contains turkey broth, chicken broth. It's already in there. It's already freeze dried, and it turns into chicken broth. So that's kind of a unique product that David's got, and we can start here. I made ourselves some notes, fellas, for to tell everybody how to use it. This one right here, the bird booster. It is. Let me make sure I get the right one. It is 5 ounces. No, 2 cups. 2 cups of the brine mix to 1 gallon of water. 2 cups to 1 gallon of water, and the chicken stock is already in the packet. So you can use what you are brining with to inject in the turkey, or you can make another fresh batch, take it out, towel dry it, and then inject it. If you get, that's how I do mine. You brine it and then inject your turkey.
Yep.
I promise you, everybody gets your dinner on Thanksgiving.
oh yeah,
Is going to
yeah.
be you're going to be the king of the kitchen or the queen of the kitchen, because it is going to be moist. It's going to be juicy. When you slice it, the juices are going to just pour out the side. And when they put it on their plate and they put it on their on their fork and then they put it in their tongue, it's going to be perfect.
No
You know,
gravy needed.
there's nothing. That's what I was just going to say. There's nothing worse than just super dry turkey.
Yeah.
So you got to smother it in
Yep.
gravy just
That's
to
it.
keep it,
Yeah.
to be able to eat it. This way you do not. You get the real full flavor.
And that's why you brine. You can brine with anything. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different brines here at the store. We have got the bags that you need, the buckets that you need, everything you need to brine is right here at Al's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ooltewah. No running around to Red Food or I'm sorry, Food City trying to find a brine and then going to somewhere and trying to find a bucket and then trying to find a different kind of an injector or something. We've got everything you need right here,
And plenty of it. I mean, we did a lot last year.
Yeah,
we made sure this year we had just as much and more.
Yeah, we've got plenty. Pete, pick that up and show it to the camera. That is Malcolm. Malcolm Reed's How to Barbecue Right. That's his chicken brine, turkey brine, whatever. You mix 1 cup of brine to 1 gallon of water with Malcolm's. And Malcolm says if you have a turkey under 12 pounds, you want to brine it for 6 to 9 hours. And if you have a turkey over 12 pounds, you want to brine it for at least 24 hours. Normally 24 hours is the...
I generally like the day before I'm going to cook mine. Is when I brine
at least overnight.
So usually I'm doing it, 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon to cook it the next day. And it works great. It really
Give it
does.
a chance to absorb the flavors. Now, guys, you've seen brines where there's, lemon, herbs, in it. You can do that with these brines. You can go to the store and you can get herbs and lemons and limes and apples. But the thing about every brine that we have here, it's already in the brine.
Yeah.
When you use Malcolm's, when you look down in there, you can, let me get close to that thing. We see. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but you can see all of the ingredients that are in that 1 bottle of brine. It's already in there. It's all freeze dried and chemically put in there. And you don't have to worry about doing all the other stuff. You don't have to worry about running around to the stores.
I was looking. This is the reason I like this one so well. Is the same thing I was telling Billy. These things you can't really tell when you look at them that it's got all that in there. I mean, you can a little more with that, but it's got rosemary in it. I mean, and when it's in there floating, then it looks like, how did it all fit in there? Because all that stuff's in there. There's peppercorn. There's all kind of stuff in them that the flavors are just phenomenal. And the longer you let your bird sit in there, the better it's going to be. And it'll absorb it. Now,
Pete, grab the one you just had. That is Butcher Barbecue's beer chicken brine. That is 5 ounces per quart of liquid. So if you use water, 5 ounces of that, you put it in with 1 quart of water. And you don't have to use water. You can use chicken stock. You can use apple juice if you want to get something different.
By the way, this has dehydrated apple juice, apple cider.
Yeah.
It's all, I mean, these things have all those things that you would typically go out and buy extra and add up in one container.
One container. Pick up that Meat Church. This is these two, the David Bosca Butcher Barbecue and the Meat Church at our store. They're the most popular, and we've got more of we've got a lot of their of Matt's stuff here right now. We got more coming. That is without a doubt. Matt he's got a good chicken brine. It's called Bird Baptism. We also carry the coating for their fried chicken, which is out of this world. I don't know if you've ever had it.
Yeah, this does 1 cup of this to a half a gallon of water. Is how you mix it.
Yes, it's 1 cup per half a gallon of liquid, a half gallon of water, and that's all you need to know. You let it sit in there. You put that chicken in the bucket. Pour your water and your brine already mixed up. You want to make sure you cover the bird all the way, and then you just zip tie it. It's a what do they call that? Pressure. What do they call that? When you like a plastic bag where you just
Ziploc.
Yeah.
Ziploc, yeah. And then you can put it in the bucket to keep it from getting all over the place, or you can put it in a bus tray. I've used bus trays before. Put it in the refrigerator just so it doesn't leak. You want to keep everything so it doesn't leak. And you want to keep it cold, and then because the chicken you can't mess around with chicken and turkey and poultry. You got to keep them cold. But what you prefer? Do you a briner?
I do a little both, about half and half.
Mhm.
I usually use Malcolm's.
Do you?
Yeah. Last couple of years, I've used Malcolm's on Thanksgiving. So.
Have you ever dry brined?
No.
You never have? I've done that where you just take the turkey and you put a rub all over it, and then you get under the skin with it, and then put it in the refrigerator. And just let it sit in there overnight.
Okay.
And then before you put it on the smoker, you inject it.
Okay.
That's not a bad way to. It takes a lot of
One
flavor.
thing I do different, and we learned this, is I like to use salt on the outside of mine and let it sit in there overnight on a dry brine, and it draws that skin tighter. And I do that. I like that because I like that skin to be nice and tight on there.
They recommend when you take your turkey out of the brine, you rinse it off. Okay, they put it under the sink and you rinse it to get all the intense salt taste off of it.
Yeah,
because that's what most brines are made up of, salt, and get all that the intense salt. And don't worry about washing away what you've just spent an overnight doing. You won't.
No.
And then
inside.
put it on the counter and then dry it. Pat it real good, and then let it sit. You might want to just let it sit out there for an hour. It won't get funky. Don't worry about it. And then inject it. And I'm telling you, we've got. Pete brought that out. I'm glad he did. We've got these really inexpensive Butcher Barbecue injectors. They're perfect for a turkey. You can reuse them. If you don't want to reuse them, you can throw it away. They're heavy duty enough for a turkey, though. You could do several turkeys with this if you want to. And
we do have a couple of Butcher Barbecue, the injector kits.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we sure
those.
do. When you inject a turkey and after you brined it, like I said at the beginning of the show, the flavor is just out of this world.
Oh yeah.
And anything buttery flavor. We've got the Tony's injection. We've got Butcher Barbecue injection. We've got Butcher Barbecue's grilling oils, which is a great thing to inject with. So if you're looking for flavor in your turkey this year, if last year's turkey just didn't turn out like you wanted it, we've got, or if you want to try something different, if you want to try to add even more flavor, if you did a good job last year and you think, I can do better, we've got what you need here at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply right here in Ottawa to get your turkey right. And it's just around the corner.
I just tell you, if your turkey's always dry, not just with the brine, come get you a pit barrel. Cooking them in a pit barrel.
We're gonna do that.
We cooked the chickens yesterday, and I'll just tell you, we've done a bunch of them. But you cook a turkey in that barrel, when you pull that turkey out, it's going to be just dripping.
That's the way I'm doing my turkey this year.
Yeah,
on the barrel.
You You gonna hang it
or probably just sit. Mine got
sit-
hangers on mine, so yeah, probably
sit
just
on
on
the
the
rack? Don't forget about Bill. You probably don't know this. November the 23rd is our open house. It's going to be from 11 until 3 o'clock. We'll have free food, free drinks. We'll have, of course, we'll have everything in stock for you to come in. That is the Saturday before Thanksgiving, the perfect time to come down
Get your last
and
minute
get what you
supplies.
need. If you're looking for some Christmas gifts for your barbecue friends and relatives, of course, we've got those here. It'll be a great day, a lot of fun. I think you'll be back too by then, won't you?
Should be.
Yeah, good deal. And I'm trying to work around your schedule, which is getting more and more difficult as you journey into this retirement. You're a year in, and you're really getting to be a pain. You know that.
Well, just the first year.
Yeah, you'll settle down, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You had to make Steve a calendar.
Yeah. I need a big calendar put on the wall. Pete here, Pete gone. November 23rd from 11 until 3 right here at Al's Nest Barbecue Supply. Ours will be our holiday open house. We want you to come, bring your family. Like I say, we'll have free food. We'll have guys like Billy here to hang around and to help you answer any questions that you might have. It'll be a fun day. Guys, that's all I've got. Y'all got anything else we think we need?
No, I think we're good.
I'm good.
All right. Let's get us out of here. Everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And thank you, as always, for coming by the Al's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ottawa. And we will see you in just a short while.